This month I'm gonna go all the way to 4K 120 frames per second, but only from the main lens, and 4K 60 from the wide angle lens, which we are at the moment on 0.5. Do remember that you can compare the smartphone to any other devices at the same place but different time. At the moment I'm using the external microphones, but we're gonna use the internal in a second. Ooh, check this out. Nice. Is this an HDR? Most likely. Ooh, it is windy today. Video stabilization. And from HDR I've switched to SD. Is there any difference? Let me know in the comment below. Let me run a little bit. Video stabilization. And the main lens. Video stabilization. Alright. Going back to 1x, 2x, 5x, looks nice, and 15x, that's the maximum for the 60 frames per second. Can we read the license plate? Yes, we can. Wow, that's one of the best telephoto I've seen in a while. I can read everything. That's super nice. All right, going back. I noticed that it won't matter if it's in 60 frames per second or 30, 15x is still the same. And I'm talking about magnification. All right, the question is, do we have a macro in wide angle lens? Oh yeah, we do. So you can do all kinds of macro, all kinds, just like that. And that is extremely useful. I love it a lot. How quick is the autofocus? Quick, very quick. That's really good. All right, from the main lens, also quick. From the telephoto, similar, and 5x. All right, going back. Can we pause the video? Yes, we can. Can we switch to the front-facing camera during the recording? No, we cannot. Front-facing camera, full length of my arm. This camera can go all the way to 4K 60 frames per second. Is it going to overexpose the sky? It will. When I'm out of the frame, should compensate quickly. Well, we're shooting directly to the sun. Yeah, it will overexpose just a little bit. Are we going to have autofocus in the front-facing camera? Yes, we do. It is available. Why do you need autofocus in front-facing camera? For example, if you want to show something in close-up. Ooh, wow! Now that is a front-facing camera. I like it a lot. Is it wide? You can see wide, but not extremely wide, like in the Huawei's or Motorola. It's still okay. Like I said, full length of my arm. Whoop! Check out the sky. And I'm out of the frame. So this time, Apple, it's a bit more aggressive with the exposure. Look what's going on, look what's going on. It's getting white everywhere. All right, what else do we have in this smartphone, in the camera app? Cinematic experience, but cinematic is only available in 4K 30 frames per second. What does that mean? It means that it will blur out everything around me and my face will be in focus. So to imitate the full frame camera, imitate. If you're using a full frame camera, it looks a bit better, but still really nice. And the cutouts are also very, very good. Well, maybe even the best in the market for the smartphone. Nice. Of course, you can use the main lens, and it also looks cinematic. Nice. Vlogging style. Really nice. All right, what else do we have? We do have time-lapse in all the lenses, which is super cool. And you can also change the exposure. We do have slow motion. We do have cinematic mode, which is immediately tracking some humans. The telephoto is available. Oh, that tracking is impressive. Of course, in 4K 30 or 24, there's no 60 for it. in the front-facing camera also 30. There's the video, 4K 60. And switching to the main lens and wide angle, we can have a quick action mode, but only in 2.8K. Photos, and in the photos we can go all the way to 25x. Should we take some photo? But that's electronic zoom. I think like 5 is still optical, and everything above is electronic. There's a portrait mode, of course, and switching to the portrait mode, we do have a couple of filters, which, wow, alright, I think we've seen it in any other iPhone, pretty similar. Spatial, if you wanted to, and panorama also. A little bit of slow motion for you in 4K 120, and some colors to give you maximum experience. And talk about maximum experience, pictures, wow, color accuracy is amazing, but selfies, not really, especially in the portrait mode. Check out those colors. Wow, the accuracy is on the next level, and it's easy to take those photos with the dedicated shutter button. And if we zoom, the maximum, this is a raw picture, 120 will be nice, but 45 is still plenty enough. And at night, maybe some video for you. Night. In wide angle, it's not so bright. I can see a bit dark, but if we switch to the main lens, now that's a completely different story. Very, very nice. And now you can see, oh well, a little bit too bright. I'm not sure why we have such a bloom around the moon. In real life, it's no such thing. It's is the lens dirty? Let me check. No, the lens is not dirty, so I wonder why. All right. Again, it's like it's like a night vision. You can see way more than in the real life. And front-facing camera vlogging style, it's a bit grainy.
There's a new feature like noise cancellation. Is it going to cancel the city noise and wind noise at the same time? Is the audio be distorted or same? That is the question which I don't have an answer for you yet. Well, now we do.
There's a second very popular app for the camera, it is Blackmagic Camera, and this one has all kinds of features. The amount of features is insane. I don't want this video to be too long, but like you can see, it has a little bit of distortions. That must be something with compatibilities with the latest iPhone. Sometimes it will go up and down. Let me show to you. Oh, there it is. Then like you can see, the video is jumping up and down, so it's completely useless. But the quality itself, I'm talking about the image quality, is amazing, next level. This app is getting all the juices from the camera. But if you use the original app with the ProRes 60 to the external drive, it will look amazing. I've made a separate video for you, link in the description, for the ProRes. Well, in time they will update this app and will be even better than the original iPhone app. If we're in the main lens, the jumping is a little bit less, but if we switch to the telephoto, the jumping is coming back. So, like I said, well, needs to be updated. Then the conclusion, iPhone has a great quality pictures and awesome video, like always, and really good microphones. But I noticed then when I wanted to play the video in the iPhone, and record the screen at the same time. It won't let me, so it must be something with the internal memory speed. We're going to test it out in the next video, and of course we're going to compare to the ultimate Android flagship smartphone, which is Vivo X100 Ultra, but this will be in the next video. I think that's all I got. Link in the description for the original samples to download, and I'm talking about photos. That is cool. See you next video. Bye.